In my latest commentary on energy in the age of pragmatism, I really focus on the evolution we've seen since the war in Ukraine, where energy policy was, for the last few years seen as maybe a subset or subordinate of climate policy, to return of energy security as, a dominant geopolitical and economic issue. I think we were able to prioritize sustainability over reliability and affordability for years precisely because energy was so cheap. Compared to the years from, I think, 2008 to 2014. After 2015, in the commodities down cycle, energy became about 5% of global GDP spending, whereas it had been about 10% before. So we had a nice period of cheap energy prompted by the shale oil and gas flooding, prompted by cheap Russian gas, that allowed Western countries to be able to afford sustainability measures. But I think this war in Ukraine, the commodity spike that happened afterwards, the energy crisis, reminded everyone that there's a hierarchy, that sustainability is always going to be less important than reliability and affordability, because reliability and affordability are more urgent. And we've seen last year really the consequences of expensive energy, where about 100 million people fell back into extreme poverty because of these high prices. We've seen very quickly Western nations moving from a focus on sustainability to a very quick shift back to reliability. We saw it in the European Union, about 800 billion euros on energy subsidies. We've seen the Biden administration move, from day one canceling Keystone XL, to calling on oil companies to produce more, to being frustrated that they weren't producing more, to approving the Willow Oil project in the North Slope. And even in Canada, we've certainly seen the Liberal government moderate its position on fossil fuels, on the just transition, even as they've put forward some other mandates. Certainly on nuclear energy, we've seen almost a complete 180 from the Green Bonds framework that was put forward in spring 2022 that excluded nuclear energy to almost full-throated support from Trudeau and from Bigot, saying that, yes, nuclear energy is an essential part of our moves to decarbonize. So it's a good reminder that sustainability measures will never trump the politics of affordability and reliability. And this isn't a call to not do things about the climate crisis, but to be smart about it. That if you choose policies that privilege sustainability over affordability and reliability, they will eventually fail. And so it's better to bake them into the front and to be more protracted and pragmatic about our energy policy rather than make climate policy the be-all and end-all.